Hello, and welcome to Dirty Twenties presents Heading West. I'm your Dungeon Master Jay, and these are your adventurers.
Howdy. My name is Jared. Dot. Where are we
Donnie
playing?
for short.
Nope. Jacob was circumcised twice.
Motherfucker.
I'll be playing Silas, the Rattlesnake Reeves, a human. What elf? Ranger, level 5, a monster slayer. He is a average height man who wears all black and has snakeskin boots and a snakeskin hat and has a little rattle dangling from the brim.
Hello, I am Luxury. You also know me as Lucky. You also know me as all the other stupid fucking people. Dickiest Buddiest. Who else have I done? I've done a lot of people. I'm doing Ringus Pingus this time. Ringus Pingus and Pingus is P Potion and Ringus. That's my little tonic store. The Ringus Potion Pingus and Pingus.
So good. Pingus is Dinkus is Ringus?
Pingus is P Potion of Ringus. Yes. I'm a tonic salesman. I'm headed out west, make some money. I'm a stout little half elf, not half elf. I'm not a half elf anymore. We're a 3/4 elf. I'm a halfling cleric. I'm a little stout boy. I'm dressed all dapper.
How tall are you? Are you like a little person height?
4'2".
Okay, so you are
About 9 inches shorter than his mom.
Yeah.
His mom was
Yes.
No, they're well,
Both.
His mom is tall as fuck.
But yeah, I'm a little tonic salesman that doesn't really understand why tonics work, but they work, and I make money from it, so I'm gonna keep selling them.
I'm Dale. I'm playing Levi Cassidy, a hill dwarf, with level 5 wizard. He's a alcohol salesman, a brewer, leather crafter, tradesman, basically. Little ginger fuck. Haven't really thought of anything else.
You're gonna get along well
Yeah.
in this party.
Dwarf.
What's the height?
Human height, so like 5'5".
Yeah, but I mean that's pretty tall, I would say.
Canonically, for the viewers,
That's taller than Jacob.
everybody here
Taller than you.
chose
No.
5e races, but the setting we're playing in, which I'll be explaining in just a second, does not have anything outside of humans. So everything has been reskinned as
Dwarves are big
a
boys.
boring human.
Yeah, dwarves are just kind of short guys. Halflings are very short guys.
Halflings are weird because dwarves, like, they look a little dwarvy. You know, they're a little stumpy. They're a little
Halflings
dwarfed up, but like halflings are just normal, proportional people that are short.
Yeah.
They're like what elves make.
Except for the feet. The
Yeah,
feet are huge.
the feet are huge.
But
I
are
wear
legally
a size
distinct from
14.
hobbits.
Yes.
Legally distinct. from
After
hobbits.
first edition, legally distinct.
After first edition. It's a good bit of order now. Good for you. Anyway, Jacob, tell us what's going on.
Yeah, way to put me on the spot. You know, I had a whole spiel in my head ready to give it, and then you were like, hey, do it. And now?
All right, DM, paint us a word picture. Be good at it. Don't mess up.
Yeah, do it for the audio listeners at home.
Tonight's session takes place in the Western Territories, or the Wildlands Territories, or the West, or the Wild West. Tonight's session will follow these 3 adventurers and a slightly larger caravan of migrants headed from the nation of Arlea in the world of Orth.
Can you spell that?
That's the first time I've heard the world name.
That's because I made it up 3 minutes ago when I realized
Is
there's
that-
no way for me to introduce the world because I
Is that-
named a country and then the actual setting
Is that
will be played.
O-A-R-T-H?
Just ORTH. Or
Or, but with TH, I mean.
like you mentioned first edition, how
Yeah.
they spelled Earth back then, just without the E.
Okay.
It was Eorth or Eorth. E-O. Maybe there was an A, R-T-H.
In Invincible,
This
they
is just
just label
O-R-T-H, Orth.
Orath or something.
Urath.
Urath.
We don't want to get sued by the planet.
I thought it was Seth Rogen.
Tonight's session will follow these 3 adventurers and their caravan of settlers as they move from the nation of Arlea in the world of Orth through the Razor Ridge Mountains and west to a small settlement that is just now coming up about halfway to the sea across the Wildlands Territory. We will start our session tonight in a small tavern at the base of the Razor Ridge Mountains on the Arlean side. There is a guide kind of like at the bar collecting people and telling them where to go as you guys are preparing to set off on your journey. This is the tavern in the morning after waking up from, probably a drunken night for at least one of you. I'm making eye contact with the brewer for a reason.
Yep.
In my character description, I literally say you don't see my character without a smoke or a drink in hand.
We come first to Silas.
No, not first.
Always come second.
Always
Fifth
come
if
second.
you can.
No, third, and then sixth. That's it.
You come
Third
twice?
and then sixth.
Oh yeah, brother.
Man, to have the stamina of a young unmarried man.
He's engaged with the kid on the way. This is like the same thing.
Yeah.
Basically married. As soon
Maybe.
as soon as that ring goes on your finger,
Kettlebell swings and cardio, my friend.
Do you know who Rodney Carrington is?
No.
He's a comedian who does like funny country songs. One thing he said is words to live by. I do means I don't do that anymore.
Oh, wait, no.
no, I'll still suck dick when I'm married. Goddamn it!
Exactly. Might be
Happy
my
Pride
number,
Month, guys.
Bert Kreischer, this is the peak male physique.
I am Thor.
Meanwhile,
They call me Thor. And it's not because I can shoot lightning out of a hammer.
did it once.
And now my heart beat funny sometimes.
Sometimes if I breathe too hard, I go,
We come first to one Silas Reeves standing with John, the actual guide, or the guy who knows the path through the mountains, but is not equipped to protect the caravan. John kind of turns away from a small group of settlers who have come up to him to get their rations and find their place in the caravan, and looks at you and kind of begins to ask why you're not coming back to do more of these runs afterwards.
well, new lands mean new animals. New animals mean new accomplishments. I need more heads for my wall. I'm a hunt man. I hunt. Gotta get my trophies. I've done everything back in Arlington. Right? Arlea. I've done everything back in Arlea. New places, new things. New beast. I hear there's a scary swamp down there.
I just know that my benefactor is paying you a lot of money to keep these people safe, and that's a new thing, a new business, a new accomplishment.
Life isn't about money.
I disagree, and he takes his giant gold pouch and kind of sits it on the bar and orders a bunch of drinks for himself. He's a large, stout, honestly, not quite sure how he got picked to lead through the mountains.
Is this an
This is self-insert-
opportunity for you to reach up and be for himself and grab one of his drinks?
I was planning on doing something, yeah.
He's got 6 shots of a whiskey and a beer in front of him, and as he reaches down to take one of the shots, he goes, "Money buys happiness."
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 of the shots back to back. And then I'm gonna put my hand on his bag of gold and go, "You can take money. You can't take achievements." And I draw my gun on him. not like I'm actually gonna rob him, but I could do this if I wanted to, and there's nothing you could do about it.
He just kind of deflates a little bit away from you
Where's your money now?
and turns back towards the line of people as they come up. What do you do after he pays no attention to you and starts working on doing what he's supposed to be?
I'll let go of his bag of money, take another one of his shots, and if there's like a group of other people, I'm gonna go walk over to them. By the way, I described my character, but he is, classic Western villain, wearing all black. Did I say this? I can't remember.
No.
Okay.
I don't think you said
All black. I know I said the boots or snakeskin. All black, like vest, pants, chaps, everything. Just very classic, like villain. And his sleeves are down, but if he rolls his sleeves up, there are snake bites all over his arms, like uniform. Killmonger, how he has the bones. It's like that. Like this dude took snakes and pressed their fangs into his arm.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk over to like another group of this one.
As John turns kind of deflated, a few more people go through the line and get their rations. And the next up is Ringus, kind of like... How does Ringus
Tonics for
approach...
sale, tonics for sale. Over here at the bar, feel a little wavy. Gonna get the Ringus Pingus potion of pee. Any takers?
How many in your party?
Me.
You.
I am pulling the equivalent of a red flyer wagon full of water bottles.
He leans over,
Some Fresca,
grabs
boy.
a box of rations, and hands it to you. Grabs a box, like a jug of, or a box of water jugs, and hands it to you.
Tonics.
And then goes, "Are you armed?"
Well, yeah.
Gun, sword, knife.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna yell from across the room. Give him two waters. 2 rations of water.
You heard the man. He's buying, apparently.
I'm not kidding.
These rations are perfectly...
When I say
Somebody else will not get
pull my
a
life off
ration
my
of
back.
water. Oh, fine. He reaches down and he grabs another... Should make you roll for that, but he grabs another...
I don't have
case
high
of
intimidation.
water jugs and sits it in the red...
That's what I was like,
in the
I'm making
red
this
flyer.
badass character.
And
but
goes,
he
"All
doesn't
right,
have charisma."
follow that
Yeah.
line of people out to
I
the caravan."
don't want to actually hurt the guy, but I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that." And then he's just going to, drop the smile like a salesman does after he's done. And, I'm going to have prepared inflict wounds so he can, feel it off my hands. But I don't recognize completely that I'm a cleric. I just know when I want things to happen, crazy things happen. So, he is, feeling it's yours, man. Thank you, dude.
I give myself a custom stat, by the way. It's a +2.
So you see me start pouring water bottles into other water bottles.
That's why I wanted to have more.
Yes, pee potion.
I can make more potions.
He tells you to
This might
follow
come
the
in
line
handy.
of people out of the caravan to get to your spot.
Where is the spot out?
That way out the door, and
Where
you'll just
all of those
stand.
people are?
You'll just stand behind the person
Thank
in
you,
front
sir.
of
Thank you,
you.
sir.
He's
You
been
see
trying
me
to
walk
sound
along
your
the side of the line, and I take out that ration you just got me. I'm like, Ringus Pingus's potions of pea potion. Ring. Anybody want one? 2 gold. 2 gold a bottle.
Give me a performance check.
Can I assist?
No,
Can I walk over and
He's
buy
outside.
one?
he is outside. You do not see this happen.
Walk over and buy one?
It's an 18.
It's an
You should, dude.
18.
I got a high perception. I might have seen it. 18. Dude.
A man walks up, literal rags for clothes, dirty as hell. All he has is this little box of rations and a single gold piece. And he goes, What does the tonic do?
To make you feel much better, my friend.
What?
Yeah.
What?
How much gold you got there, friend?
I have one piece.
Oh, you're not getting any fucking tonic, buddy. I would tell you, I sell my tonics at the highest price.
I thought you said one gold piece.
2
One
gold
gold
pieces.
He
2
said
gold
two.
pieces. 2 gold pieces. Sorry, buddy. One day you might learn what it's like to be good
What
as me.
What if
Anybody else? Would anybody else like some tonic?
Are you gonna fucking pour a fucking Cars Rusties
One
With a
gold
little bit of
piece.
Westies
I'm
and a
just
whole lot of luck, you can be just like me.
One gold piece and half my rations.
1 gold piece and half your rations.
The rations are at least 2
Is
gold
that-
pieces.
2 gold pieces?
I think they are 2 gold pieces. I think rations are expensive.
Meta, it's probably a little more than.
That doesn't look like 2 pieces of gold.
It's technically worth.
What's the train fare here?
There is no train.
They're gonna make.
You're walking through the
They're gonna
mountains.
make a noble walk through these mountains.
Yes.
Why do you think I asked
This
you
line is so long, I thought it went to a train.
No. You're following the line through the mountains.
You know a gold piece is...
I have customers for
$100?
weeks.
What?
Yeah, a gold piece is equivalent to $100.
Anyway,
A
good sir, I'll
gold
give
piece
you a
is a
sample.
year's worth of peasant wages.
You know, here's what
Yeah,
I
a
know.
know.
gold
That's how
piece
it's
of Tonic is
A
insane.
peasant makes roughly
That's
one gold
$100.
piece a year.
Good time.
They're not gonna make any money here. These people are leaving a place. They don't have money. That's why they're leaving.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
A good problem. It's
You know
not
what?
speaking.
Yeah, historically
No,
speaking, you send the poor first.
That's true.
It's the second expedition.
To this place, not to this area.
Alright, now, you know what? I can set you up. I got an offer, though. Sorry, are you still a little wrinkly man? That's not imagine.
That's in character. He's still a little man. I looked away.
I look away and I look back and I'm like, I said, can I talk to you before?
Yes. You told me I couldn't get tonic for one gold piece.
No, but I've got something much, much better for you. And I grabbed 1 case of the water bottles that I've not mixed yet, so I think I'm scamming you. so,
Sure, I'll
So-
take that for. Yeah, here's
I'll
one
give you a
gold
case
piece.
of water. No. Keep your gold. See, you sell each of those.
He comes back 15 minutes later with 20 gold pieces
Yeah.
and asks you
What you're
to
gonna
buy
do
all of your
is
tonics.
you've got 6 of my tonics now. You're gonna take 3. You're gonna find someone else like you, poor and broke as shit. And you're gonna get them to sell those bottles. So big cups, drinks at a time.
Here's
You're
the
gonna sell
problem.
those for 1 silver each.
You're gonna have to give me a deception check at a disadvantage because these are closed bottles labeled ration water.
Mm-hmm.
They're also worth
Let's
3
go
gold
the
pieces a
label
case.
Let's get the labels off.
Did you scrape the label off the wooden box with
Yeah,
ration
put it
water?
on.
No, I'll just shove the box backwards.
You're still gonna have to give me a deception check because you are actively lying to the man.
What are you, a cleric? Are you? None of us have proven to hide.
Yeah, no.
16.
16.
That's not bad. You know what I mean? You know, make
He comes back with 40 gold.
Good sir, you brought back 40 gold. How about you 4 more bottles of water?
That man doesn't have.
What are you talking about?
You said 2 gold pieces
Yeah,
a bottle of
that's-
tonic. I
that's-
tried that.
Can I see
this
this? Can I-
fucking water?
Can I see 40 gold?
No.
So, where's your money?
I will give you 2 gold pieces for a bottle of tonic.
2 gold pieces for a bottle of tonic. I reach back for a bottle of tonic, hand it to him, and I'm like, so, I'm preparing inflict wounds. So this is going to be a, what would you call this? An intimidation check. So, if you don't give me the other 38 gold that you owe me now, because this doesn't work this way, you're going to have to sell more water. You know, you can't make your 2 gold pieces
trying to get
20
all the
minutes.
No,
Remember?
you leave it with some. That's not.
Yeah,
Remember.
too. And then he
The
gets
2 that he just gave you.
yeah, he gets the 2 back and a bottle of water, and then he gets to sell more, make another 2.
You're still
This
in
is trickle
a
down, okay?
Once he
You're
starts
still in the
bringing people to
settled
get 5,
area.
Yeah,
You're still in a
I'm
town.
wheeling.
he's got to get his bases. So if he's the top of the pyramid, he needs to get 4 people below that.
Go ahead and make your intimidation check.
This feels a little aggressive.
Go ahead.
That's what he's like. He gets still. Like, you should at least give him 10. Like,
I got a 7.
A 7. Fuck off, buddy.
Just take it.
Level 3 cure wounds. Are you sure? It could be really good.
And inflict wounds or cure wounds?
Sure. So his back straightens, he lets go of his walker, he's like, what's happening? You know, like I'm imagining like
Witch! Witch! There's a witch! He's a witch!
Do I hear this witch?
Yes.
I just think
I'm gonna shoot him in the face.
The old man?
Yeah.
Feels backwards.
Can I?
Do you run out of the tavern?
Yeah, if I hear someone screaming witch, I'm gonna run out and shoot him in the face and body you.
The witch or the person
The man
screaming?
screaming witch.
Sure. You run out and roll to attack with your pistol.
No, I got a hunting rifle. Is that my best one? Yeah, it doesn't look much. I'm trying to kill this guy in one shot. Okay, I got a 19 plus 9 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured any.
It's a commoner.
Yeah.
An AC 4 HP.
He is an old man.
That's an 8.
Oh, it has less than 4 HP.
Oh well, does he have less than 4?
Wait, does this
He
happen?
has 4.
Does this
Okay,
happen?
well,
All
it's
commoners
like
have 4.
So I kill him.
You
No matter, I don't have to roll. It's 2d10 plus 4. So I could get minimal and still murder him completely, shoot his face off.
You dome the old man, he crumples, and the police run over to you immediately.
What the fuck was that for?
He was trying to cast magic.
He was screaming rich!
Yeah, but I saw him. He was trying to cast magic. Look,
Give me a deception
I'm hired
check.
to be here.
Give
Okay?
me a deception check.
No. Excuse me, gentlemen. This is a kind fellow who's been very helpful to me in my sales. Watch as this tonic arises them, and I cast Revivify on the guy. He's like pour the water bottle into his dead mouth, and he's like,
You watch his head, which hunting rifle, Western setting, probably 4570 government, or
You can see the sensitivity.
you know,
It's
something
piercing
along
damage.
that line.
Yeah.
It's not.
So
Armor piercing.
you watch like his first, the hole in his forehead seal, and then his head physically lift off of the pavement as the back of it is reconstituted,
"Can I pick up the bullet?"
and he
spit it in my
stands
finger?
up and goes, "What? What the fuck?
This man just saved your life.
You shot me!"
Thank you,
You
sir,
didn't see me shoot him.
for selling my tonics.
I shot
I'll
him from
reward you
behind.
with 40 gold, and I give you the 40 gold that you
If
just
I was shot
saved.
from
If
behind,
I was in the building and he's talking to this guy, I probably was behind him. Yeah.
you watch his face reconstitute.
Yeah.
He's like,
Why was I in? There was so much fire.
That's what you get for accusing people being witches.
Why was
They're
there
not.
so much fire?
I slide him his bag of 40 gold back, and I'm like, it's okay, kind sir. Take this 40 gold and you live your life. You have shown me what a magic my
He
tonics
just
are.
leaves the caravan with 40 gold. At this point, he doesn't. That's 40 years of wages for him.
Did you walk past me with the footy?
And I lost no money.
No, he walks past him
because
the
I
opposite
said-
direction.
You actually made money.
Yeah.
You
I
made
got
him
2
money.
gold off
You're
of
welcome,
him.
because I gave you the water. Well, what are you working together? What's your
From this
character?
chaotic scene, we go back into the tavern where Levi approaches John. John goes, "How many of you party?"
Just me. Like that psychopath down the way.
Tonic water, tonic water.
Which
Now,
one?
Levi, no.
Which one?
All
was the
Levi
second?
heard was witch. You see Silas leave. There's a bang, a scream, and then probably a few more screams as the man whose face was destroyed reconstitutes his face
Okay.
and stands up.
I got this.
That's all that you have of that
Just gonna make the face
situation.
noise.
Tonic water, tonic water.
What? What?
Boom! Tonic water for sale! Tonic water for sale!
Yeah, that's exactly what's here. As you're like walking up to John, and how many in your party?
Just me and my horse.
And he reaches down, grabs one box of rations, hands it to you, grabs a sack full of various grains for the horse, and then 2 boxes of water.
That's the same thing, dude.
2 boxes of water. Now, please follow the line of people and get that horse out of the tavern. It's unclean.
It's actually a pony. It's just he's so short. He thinks it's a horse. It's fucking rude, but okay.
What if it shits on the tavern floor? People are eating in here.
He's wearing a diaper.
Obviously.
Obviously,
Dude,
yeah.
It's about as good as the
Not
fucking
food
food
here.
Can we go for how casual it is for George?
You walk out, but what I will say is when this interaction occurs and you walk out following the line, it is the very end of the aforementioned encounter where the old man has stood up and is walking away from the caravan because he now has enough money to go live in the good part of Arlea where there's not constant bandit attacks and bullshit like that.
Oh, by the way, my rifle and my sidearm are like distinctly known in Arlea. Like they are like recognizable. So if someone saw it, they know it was me. If anyone in this band saw me shoot this guy, they saw my rifle and went, "Oh, okay, that's Silence." Like,
Gotcha.
no mistaking.
Of course he's going out west.
Most of the reaction is fair.
Yeah, I mean, they all know I'm here to protect them. So if they see me shoot someone in the face, they probably think it's a good thing.
And then he rose from the dead.
He rose from the death of new man.
What does Levi do? You heard the encounter go down, and you walk out at the very end of the encounter.
Like, do I see the dude's face come back?
Sure, you see a dude's face reconstitute. He stands up. He's handed a bag of gold.
Well, I put my rifle
And then he
away.
drops his walker, his rations, and his water right there and fucks off towards the center of town.
So here's the thing. I can create up to 10 gallons of water at a time. It's just a fucking scam for I take people's water.
His water, and we start repairing.
It's already on my wagon. I'm already walking, selling his water.
What is Levi's reaction to this whole incident? I'll say these two are still standing near each other.
I mean, I was a rifle distance away,
Yeah, but didn't you say you kind of...
I walked up to him. Yeah, I guess I did say that.
Did you make his face a puzzle piece and then he put it back together just now?
Well, realistically, gunpowder
He's outside.
made his face a puzzle piece. I just wasn't near the. Yeah, I shot him in the fucking face.
Okay.
Well, I shot him in the back of the face.
Look, God forgives. He just set up the meeting.
Okay.
I'm just here to protect y'all. And that man was screaming slurs.
Meta conversation. I don't know if Jared mentioned this. Magic bad.
Got it.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that to you when you said you were a wizard.
So you're gonna have to be very careful.
Well,
Only magic good,
is divination.
divine magic. If you've ever seen Dimension 20 Crown Candy,
Yeah.
it's that thing.
Or
where,
like most things.
if you're a wizard or a warlock and you can pull it off like Lapan did, where you're a cleric, it's mostly going to be okay as long as you're not
Luckily,
flinging fireballs and shit.
Cleric.
But
Famously, one of
doesn't
his
know
moves-
he's a cleric, not a member of an actual church, no clergy outfit, nothing to present as a cleric. He does magic, they're going to assume he's a witch.
No, he's a snake oil salesman.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're going to assume he's a witch.
No, snake oil works.
Isn't the same... Wait, preachers and snake oil salesmen aren't the same thing?
No, they both touch boys, but separately.
You know, sometimes I'm glad that Ford isn't here anymore.
No,
The
because
Saudi
Ford
water bottle.
No, I know, but sometimes I feel bad.
Yeah. My buddy Ford goes to church every Sunday.
Ford is very...
I don't know if you're religious, but we're not. You're gonna tell.
I mean, technically I am, but not that way.
Yeah.
I mean, same. Yeah,
What, pagan?
kinda.
I'm a dirty heathen, yeah.
It's fine.
I believe I'm God.
There's a reason my tattoo is in Norse runes.
Yeah.
Your church.
I mean, I'm an ordained minister. I can still.
I have one
can still
God
do
when you
this if
can
I
have
want
many.
to. I have many gods when you can be God.
Why have no gods or one god when you can have many?
Ah, yes. So we're talking about how I puzzled someone's face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that interaction, resume.
Yeah, I shot him in the back of the head. Basically. But I'm here to protect you.
Who's he calling a witch? 'Cause-
I'm not sure.
Okay. Cool.
And I
Sounds
was
good.
Do you
Not important, he's rich now.
Yeah, he died, got brought back to life, and now has 40 gold.
Sounds like he might start a cult, but okay.
Maybe to this so-called witch. Anyway, I hear this guy's tonic's great.
Shit, really?
I'm
Like
like
this guy back to life.
I'm facing another customer already. If you drink 6 bottles, you'll pee twice in a day. That's 2 more times than I pee in a day. And if you drink both of those at the same time, it'll cure everything. Everything. You got a headache, sir?
Both of the pisses?
You got a headache, sir?
Do I have to know?
What's that? Fucking, what's that?
I have a bum left foot
Oh, that's good enough.
and a wish to fly.
A wish to fly.
Can it give me wings?
Boy, if it can't,
The red ones
then
can.
I...
The full
I start shaking up a bottle of water. I unscrew the cap. Ooh, it smells like wings already. Just don't use it till the moon sits in line with the sun going to the northeast side of the mountain. That's the only time it will help you fly. Are you ready for this challenge, good sir?
I don't know if this is a lie.
2 silver pieces.
Sure.
That's a steal.
There you go.
Are you
And
guys
then
not selling
I walk
anything?
back to them. So I walk
Man
back
walks
to,
away, chugs the tonic, and falls over dead.
It's just water.
No, but he drank it at the wrong time.
It was somehow contaminated with something.
It smelled like wings because it was chicken shit.
It was the
Rabies
1 out of
to the
6 in the pack that had lead in it.
Magically,
all
Lucky's.
Oh no!
Like 30
Lucky's
seconds.
blast water crossed the multiversal divide.
If this is a TV show,
Into
if this
the
was
bottle.
a TV show, they're like, you're the guy handing out boxes of water, and then like Lucky poofs in the background. He's like,
He switched it
poofs
out.
out, and then
And then
you're like,
day water.
there's just chunks in the water.
Lucky
like
is
little bugs.
canonically multiversal.
Technically, Bay is too if you go by our TikTok comments.
Babe?
Because every
Comments,
time
yeah.
Bay comments on TikTok, I yell at him to get back into his world.
Yeah.
And then I tag SCP Foundation.
Lucky just keeps fucking with the wrong wizards getting banished.
I'm waiting for the day that I find an SCP video that it's like
Lucky.
bad.
Or
Or lucky.
But
Sure.
we were talking. I see you sell alcohol.
Yeah.
What you got?
We got gin, whiskey, rum.
Got Tito's.
Fuck, you just said to me?
It's like vodka, but made out of potato.
No.
Okay, no.
I don't fuck with that.
Vodka?
No.
Fucking commie.
This is literally the opposite.
I come up. I want
What's the strongest? What do you got that's strong?
So he pulls out this clear mason jar.
Yeah, I'll take it. How much? No, I know
No
well.
questions.
I know well. How much?
Oh
Is
no,
that,
her
is that
sister.
all you have? You have multiples.
You think I'm some kind of fucking chump?
I don't know. Maybe you only have one right now. You traveled across the mountains, right?
You guys are still
Oh, we're still
In
in
Arlington.
Arlington. Okay, yeah. I don't
Arlea, not Arlington.
Did
New Arlington is a not yet created town.
it's Arlington now? Fuck you. Okay, I mean, shit. How much?
You're in the city
Fine.
of Arlington in Arlea. There you go. Happy, bitch.
I'm rich. I'm literally being paid to protect you guys, and this isn't my first time.
I see.
Jacob kind of made it canonical that this was
I
my
made
first
it.
time.
I made it canonical that you weren't coming back.
Yeah, but it sounded like
One way or
I've
another.
been getting paid.
It sounded like you've been a ranger before.
Yeah,
Is what I was going.
certainly am. And I'm gonna just take a swig and then go. It's good.
Yeah, just close your eyes before you sip it.
Oh, why?
You'll go blind.
No.
You feel
sound
you feel a stinging in your eyeballs from the alcohol.
I'm actually immune to poison, so I'm good.
Somehow Levi here has managed to distill it to like 99.8%. There's just enough water in
I
there
can hear
that
my
doesn't
grandfather.
kill you.
It is
Like,
it is what we
it's
would
just
call
enough to
nothing
keep your
alcohol.
kidneys from shutting down.
Yeah, it's literally just enough water to
You should call this
stop it
ISO.
from killing you.
Yeah.
Isopropyl.
Isopropyl is technically a different kind, but yeah.
Yeah.
Call this ISO. ISO. As in
Is that
ISO no work.
Eyesore.
ISO.
Isor
ISO alcohol.
Isor alcohol.
God, I can hear my grandfather. He's been dead for 20 years.
It's the isopropel, the all curing alcohol.
You approached the group, you said?
Yeah, I would like to walk up behind this chump I see making sales in my territory. Excuse me, sir. I see you're selling here.
That's it.
Bartering. Get it right.
I pull my wagon in front of me.
Sir.
What are you selling?
Alcohol. What are you selling?
Okay, we'll get along.
Alright. Damn right we will.
What you gotta do
Selling
is,
water. You're boosting my business. I'm
you gotta
boosting
just
yours.
follow him around. He sells to someone, you come up and go, this will make you hangover proof. Hangover proof water.
This is how we start Blackout Gallon.
This is how my campaign for you guys, or my
Yes, sir.
one shot
That's
for
all
you guys
you
to
do.
settle Dallas becomes a traveling liquor sales.
Yep.
So
You gotta start selling mixes.
you were the gentleman that
Just
depopulated
took care of you, yeah.
depopulated.
Discombobulated, depopulated.
I took care of you for someone's which issue.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Thank you.
For that person.
Tonic's on the house for you. For you, Tonic's on the house. I want what he's having though.
I'll hand him. Take a swig. Close your eyes.
Close your eyes, don't breathe. Don't breathe.
Close your eyes.
The tonic's a cure-all, guys. There's nothing to worry about.
Trust me.
Take a drink some of your tonic right now. You got to.
Just the face scrunches
Grab
up.
a jar, just shove it in his face.
Here's the thing.
I like grab a jar and just like bust it on my face.
I like to imagine that Ringus. Just you guys
Wait,
are
wait,
like,
wait,
close your
here,
eyes,
just to
don't
clean
breathe.
it out.
Close your eyes, don't breathe. And Ringus is like, just a big sniff as he
I'm gonna take
fills
back my
his
jar.
entire mouth with,
Yeah.
with the whiskey.
But he stands up straight and he's like,
If I'm correct, give me a Constitution saving.
Yeah, you might want to.
Glad that I didn't need that. That's epic.
You specifically said
I did, yeah, because, you know.
and then it was after the fact that Levi was like, "Hey, close your eyes." Oh,
It's like mid-sip. I'm making eye contact. Oh, by the way, shit.
It's like there's a little bit of a glass design on the bottom. And
what was your concept?
so you see, I'm not even gonna say the number. So
I will say,
you
if it was
see
less
him
than a
swing
15,
it, you see him swing it with his eyes wide open.
you
and
were
then, like,
blinded, pending. Fuck,
It's not less than 15.
It's not less than 15.
No, I got a nat 20 plus 4.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to.
Well, he said, "I'm not even gonna say the number." I'm
I thought it was
gonna
a
lie.
I want to.
Yeah,
I'm sitting there thinking, like, yeah, you're blind, you can't walk, you're.
the wrinkles of your brain are gone.
So I want to take
It's
the
the
bottle.
all smooth, no thought.
Yeah.
Before you take the bottle back, I want to just one second. I take some of my tonic, pour a little bit in there, and I shake it up. And I'm like, pristine liquor, good liquor, sir.
Thank you,
I
sir.
think we can use some for you guys.
Small clouds of
I pull out my lighter and go, wait,
Thanks.
is that how you cast fireball? Just
How-
grab a jar.
That
How would
would
I know?
go wonderful
How would I know
with
how to
my
cast
tonics.
Minor sidebar that has nothing to do with the campaign.
Are you talking about
Most D&D spell
spells?
components are puns.
Yeah.
Fireball is literally
A Molotov cocktail.
charcoal away from the recipe for gunpowder.
Yeah.
Charcoal. That's
It's
it. You
literally-
add charcoal to bat guano and sulfur, and you have gunpowder.
Good to
I
know.
want to make sure that this container of that alcohol
Black
isn't
powder,
gone.
not
So I
smokeless gunpowder.
I mark the lid of the bottle with like my ink and quill. I just like dip my finger in the ink and mark it black on the lid. Wipe my hands off. So he's good with a firearm. You're good
I'm the
for
I'm the
company.
best. The
Yeah.
firearm.
Are we about
Okay.
to turn into
Well, then he's
to the
the best
noble
for
hires of the
company.
party personally?
I'm the best at keeping you guys well fed, well rested, and healed.
Well fed.
Yeah.
He's literally here because he's a hunter.
Okay. I've got double the rations. I can take care
They're
of
done
us.
with the
Thanks-
water rations.
Thanks to this man.
Not double.
No, he took,
Oh,
he
you
took
got
the
the
old
other
man's
guy's-
ration.
Actually, yeah. I think.
I was like, look, I can keep us fed, keep us water. We're good.
By the way, I have like the most packed bag.
I have a wagon with
I brought
only
my
water.
own stuff. Like
I have a wagon
My
with
horse is
water
low.
and then a very large, very jingly bag of money sitting on top of my water. Very obviously labeled money. like,
You all
it's
see
got the money symbol.
John.
It has the amount written in it.
yeah,
You all
it's
see
like
John leave the tavern and head to the front of the caravan, hop on a horse which begins to sag under his weight.
The horse is like a fucking Honda Civic with bags on it.
No, it's a Clydesdale, but it sags under his weight.
Serena has a Honda Fit and bought like 25 concrete like pavers.
Oh god.
That car looked like it was squatted, brother. It was so low. She bought 25. They wouldn't put more than 18 because they're like, we don't know if you'll make it home.
She'd been fine.
She had to go back and grab breakfast.
John kind of like sits on his horse and turns around. It takes him a full 3 seconds on the horse to turn around.
3-point turn.
Yeah, he has the 3-point turn because the horse can't turn in its midsection.
Oh, God.
And when he does, he goes, "Alright, listen up!"
Good for you, dude. You're gonna have so much fun listening to that.
Yeah.
And because I just didn't have fun listening to it. I don't know.
It like bounced off
Off
the
the fucking
window.
I have a mirror and a window behind my ears.
Yeah.
It's got fucking flash bang.
I'm gonna release this a lot so I can actually do this correctly. Alright, listen up! The trail through mountains is not safe. There are monsters. Well, you fuckers call them monsters. They're just animals. Silas here, and he like... Silas!
I stand up on the back of my horse and shoot my gun in the air.
Everybody from... Ah!
Tonic water!
Now.
Sorry.
Tonic water! Get your liquor!
Stay behind the person in front of you, and everybody stay behind me, and if at any point Silas says, run, you run.
I'm already walking up and down the line trying to get more people to buy water.
These two are with me!
Which direction do we run?
Away from whatever direction Silas is running in.
Got it.
These two can go up and down the line with me.
Noted. Follow Silas.
Just so y'all know. If you see either of them going up the line and you say cutsies, your foot's gone.
Some like 5-year-old looks over at you.
Not you.
Why?
I don't shoot kids. Unless they're ugly.
He has one eye.
Staying hit every branch of the way down
He has
the
a
tree.
one-eye.
You're cute in the way that a pug's cute.
So ugly,
you're,
he's cute.
you're on the line. What's your name? Fucking butt baby?
Bartholomew Binglebest.
I kind of
Thank
like
you, man.
Listen here, boy. If you see danger, get behind me. You're my son now.
Here, Mark, this is for you, buddy.
His dad like swells up his chest a little bit.
I'll shoot you.
Okay.
But protect your kid. If not, I'll kill you.
Okay.
What are you, a farmer?
But I had children to throw at the monsters, so I can.
If I see you throw a
have
kid.
children.
I'm shooting you and throwing you.
She's 11-year-old pipe up. Help me.
Stop mouth breathing.
Stop mouth breathing. Shut up.
There you go.
That was in the note. Nasally as well.
Get in line. Fucking big chunk over here is gonna talk more.
We're going to stop halfway through the mountains. There is a small cave for us to camp in. Once we get out, we will be in the town of New Hope. We will spend one night there to recuperate from the journey through the mountains, and then it's westward.
This is an NPC. We stopping to get that horse a fucking break?
God damn, they did have a bigger one?
Shoot him!
Is the cave gonna be big enough?
I pull my gun out and aim at it and go, who am I shooting?
You know what?
Yeah. Make more jokes. I like them.
All right, Chauncey, giddy up, and yeah, it's like
There's like a rut in the road from the horse.
it's slowly.
Mechanics. I chose grassland. Was that the right terrain to choose for the west?
Most of it.
Okay, I know. You
I
said.
mean, are we gonna be in mountains?
I was like, I chose grassland because most of the place is grassland, unless we go into the desert. Right? I figured. I just wanted to make sure because
So,
I can change it.
Instead of John making the survival checks throughout this journey, you're going to do it
right,
at an advantage with the help action from John.
gotcha.
So as you guys kind of take off into this first branch up into the mountains,
I wasn't like worried about it not being mountains because I knew that we weren't going to be in there.
If you want Ringus's attention, you're gonna have to wake him up because he's up his 2.5 hours of working today. So he's done. So he sits on his wagon and he ties it to the back of the guy in front of him and goes, "Forward!" As long as they're moving forward, because I don't want to get ahead of the crowd.
Just reading what they
Did you have a horse?
No, I have
A wagon.
I have a red flyer wagon.
I have a horse. Do you have a horse? Or you
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you mentioned
You
it.
see Tony come up
You
behind
guys begin to take off into the mountains, and for the first hour or two, it's just kind of like a meandering path slightly upwards. Once you're into the heart of the Razor Ridge Mountains, you begin to understand why they're called the Razor Ridge Mountains. Most of this path requires the caravan to be in a single file line, no wider than a carriage, like an old horse-drawn carriage, or a covered wagon.
During this time, I
And
leave my
there
horse and
is-
I'm walking.
Zero room for
Oh,
error
no.
once you get into the real mountains if you're on a horse or like a covered wagon.
I'm in a red flyer wagon getting pulled by a horse.
You're like a quarter the size of a covered wagon.
Yeah.
But like I said, if doing these like single file things, I won't be on my horse and I'll be walking up and down people's wagons.
For sure, you're gonna go ahead and make the first survival check as you guys come to this first like kind of cliffside area that you're walking
You said
through.
that's with advantage, right?
And then I'm going to roll a D100 if I can find it. No, I mean like an extra percentile.
You've got a cool one.
Yeah, but I only use those for special occasions.
Okay, 13 plus 8. What is that? Do you want to know that?
13 plus 8.
5
Plus
plus
a
18
D4.
plus
That's
3.
21.
Plus,
21 plus 4.
You came in under 50, so the party
If only I wasn't
does
dumb.
lose one of the covered wagons that is with them as the driver begins to kind of nod out and takes it over
So
the
you
edge.
said 21?
13 plus 8. Yeah.
And then plus 2. So 23. What's the survival check?
23?
Yeah.
You
And that'll
Managed
be better
to
once we
keep-
get out of the mountains.
you managed to keep anybody else from
Good
falling
guys.
off the path.
What was that person?
What was that?
Was it just a person?
Just a person.
It's just a person, guys. Okay.
It's actually
so
one of
fall.
like John's wagons that like carries his tent and his supplies. And,
Johnny.
like all of
Oh.
you guys have traditional.
Your
like,
dresses are gone, Johnny.
all of you guys have like just traditional pitch tents, at least unless you brought anything else with you. John has like the woodsman's tent with like the wood burning stove and an actual bed instead of a fucking military cot or the ground.
I have exactly what you would expect for like someone who's
a
doing
rope,
this
two
stuff.
poles, and a rope, 2 poles, and a tarp.
I got probably a tarp with the rope and maybe 2 sticks.
Yeah,
Yeah, like if I don't have to use the sticks, I just
and 4 stakes. So I hold the tarp down.
Yeah,
And like that TP, that's what I described. it.
no, like but yeah, I got
Not the TP, but like in the
middle.
where it's
I
open
have
on
a
both sides. So John is stuck camping in a regulation tent, which he's not happy about.
Princess Johnny.
You do with
One of his
that
cards fell.
also clock off in the distance.
His brother also fell with the card though, so his wife's gonna be pissed.
Now I'm going to ask you: is this your first time making this trek?
No,
No.
no.
You clock what
I think me and Johnny have like a rapport.
you clock the Arlean version of an owlbear, which is more.
Just like a big aggressive bear.
Think of a mountain lion, the size of a grizzly bear.
Oh fuck! It's just like a lion.
No, it's a mountain lion the
That's
size
just
of a
A
grizzly.
tiger, right?
Nope.
The tigers.
Tigers,
How much
no.
weight?
Tigers are like 6 or 7 feet tall,
But weight. What do you weigh?
600 pounds.
Tigers are all around big.
Tigers are huge.
Mountain lions and lions, but they're not the size of a grizzly bear.
Yeah, no.
How much does a tiger weigh?
600 pounds
For sure.
on average.
For
I
sure.
I think it's more than that.
Maybe
It's like
5
6 to 8 or something like that for
680,
males.
yeah.
Tigers.
I thought it was more.
No, we're talking like fucking 1,200 pound mountain lion.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like off in the distance, you kind of hear the growl and notice that it's looking at the caravan, but currently doesn't appear to be stalking the caravan, just kind of watching it go through. and then you watch it lumber back down the side of the mountain. After about another 2 hours, you're gonna go ahead and give me your second survival check. The past,
I got a nat 20.
a natural 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll my advantage because if I get 2, I win.
I mean, you know,
I got
nat 20s
a 7. A nat 20, and then
don't technically automatically pass.
I got a nat
Did
20.
you bless?
Yeah, he did something.
I give him guidance.
Guidance? I think
Yeah.
that's only once.
That's 1d4, but I can do it every time he rolls.
It's a
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, and it, yeah.
Bastard.
So
I
that's a
remember
nat.
that's what got you guys out of your last issue.
That's a nat 20 plus 8, and then I rolled max on a d4, so plus 4. So that's a what 32.
32. Yeah.
Do I fail?
No.
I fucking hope not. That's as
If I
high
roll
as I can
anything
possibly get.
over a 30, you pull off this next crevasse side without losing anybody. Last time it was a 50-50 shot. And now it's 70-30.
Could it be a 68-32?
It's an 11. It's an 11 on a D100. You managed to prevent more than one family from falling off. Yeah.
Did
Could
bro.
it just be another one of Johnny's?
And this time it's that
I did so good.
it's
though.
that family with the ugly child.
Can I save the ugly child?
Give me a dexterity save.
The deck save?
Yeah. We'll call it a save.
With guidance.
With guidance.
Okay, it's a 13.
It's a 13. You managed to snatch this kid by his hair,
By his
screaming
one
all
eye.
the way up. He goes, Dad! Oh, I guess he was going to sacrifice me to a monster anyway. So, Dad,
Well, Sarah was walking across like the tops of the
looks at you
caravan,
with,
like that one starts to fall.
tears in his eyes and all wide-eyed, he goes, Dad? You're my new dad now, right?
Listen here,
You
bud.
said I was your son.
But I can't watch you the whole time, so I need you to go with a lovely family. Any lovely families here? No, I pull out my gun. Any lovely families here?
I've got an idea.
Everybody's
No.
like, yeah, me. We'll take him. We'll take him.
I'll find the nicest looking woman with a young child and a husband.
I was going to turn him into
Or a gay couple.
You don't find
So
that.
a gay couple.
What you find
It's pride.
is,
Is there a gay couple?
think the grandmother from Brother Bear.
Jacob's saying there's no gay couples.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying what you find is the grandmother
Doing
from
fine.
Brother Bear
Yeah.
with, like mid-20s man who either has a son or a younger brother that he is raising with help from what is clearly his either mother, but she had him very late, or grandmother.
Listen here, mommy. I need you to watch this, baby.
Have you had enough to eat, Sonny?
You're talking to yourself.
No, she's looking. Like, she's asking you.
Me?
Yeah.
Ma'am, trust. I mean,
I made cookies to bring with me.
are they open raisin?
These aren't, but these are. These have drugs in them.
I went back to these two guys. They got open raisin.
Silas the giddy. He left his gun sitting on the ground.
Oh, I don't mention
that.
Huh?
No, I didn't mention that it's dry.
Oh shit.
You guys have open raisin cookies. You want one?
Fuck it.
You want a cookie?
Yeah. Just put it
Can I
in
eat the
box.
other two I have?
Fuck it.
Oh, did I mention
45
that
minutes later.
That's fine.
45 minutes later.
Yeah.
You overdose.
Levi and Silas begin to feel a calm creep from an area as if you're wearing a headband. It begins as a pressure and then
Oh god.
works as a calm up the top of the skull and then down the rest of the body.
I'm walking across the top of the things like I have my pistol right here. An axe in the other.
The grandmother is just staring at you like, how many of those did you eat?
How many did you give me?
4?
Me too.
Oh,
How many was I supposed to eat?
half of one.
I pulled my sleeves. I think I'll be okay.
This isn't rattlesnake venom, Sonny.
All poison's the same, right?
No. This isn't poison.
Twitching and
I brought my jar.
Well, you see, back home in Arlea, there are these little fungi that grow out of, the patty left behind by a certain bovine species. and this pine-smelling plant, and I take both of
Man.
these and boil them in butter,
Man,
and then mix that into the cookies.
man, I come from nature.
You come for nature?
I come from for
Lucky?
and to nature.
Ringus is in the distance. She made you eat shit. She made you eat shit.
You ate
Who wants to buy some tonics?
You on that natural
No, I
20,
put it in my bag.
up ahead on the path,
Yeah.
you clock a fallen tree
Mm-hmm.
that appears to have come from about 500 feet above you on the cliff.
Okay. I'm gonna head to the front of the caravan.
Just you, or do you bring anybody with you?
I'll go by myself, but I'll mention these are like the only people I've really talked to.
But to be fair, you shot somebody for this one, and this dude directly was like, "Did you fucking do that?"
Yeah, I mean, I would say I've casually talked to other people, but I'll ask. Do you have any experience fighting?
A little bit. I mean,
Okay, come with me to the front.
oh fuck.
Can you do me a favor?
the sentence the
Stay
wizard
right there and
never
start
wants
selling
to-
water.
Right.
Start selling. I never stopped.
Yeah, but I need you to sell more.
Are you calling for the
No.
caravan to stop, or you are like a quarter mile from this tree branch? Like you're seeing it down. the-
No, I'm just heading to the front of the caravan. I imagine. Are we still in a tiny little path? Because I've been like walking across the tops of people's carts. And
Yeah,
stuff.
so it's kind of been like you go along a crevasse wall, and then you're in a valley between two of the mountains, and then you're
John.
so
is in
this
the front?
fallen, yeah,
Oh.
this fallen tree is in the valley. Part of the caravan is in the valley path, and part of the caravan is still on, like coming out of the cliff off the.
Yeah, so I'll do like a little, the horse whistle that I can't do. I'll do that, and me and John have a rapport, so he knows if I do that, he needs to like look at me. And so I'll do that, and then I'll like do a hand signal, be like, slow down.
Pull up your character sheet for me.
So I'll like, and then I'll do like a hand signal, slow down, and I'll start heading to the front. And when I get there, I want to do how is this pronounced? Primeval?
Primeval.
Primeval. Is it? I thought it was primeval, but I was like, that's not how you spell evil. Primeval awareness. Which
Well, that depends on where you're from, because it's either primeval or primeval.
yeah, so I can sense
Are you
any
a fucking Brit?
aberrations, celestials, dragon, elementals,
Irish
fey, fiends,
ancestry ignites.
or undead are present within 1 mile. So, I'm not. This isn't my favorite terrain, right?
Text that to me. I forgot.
I don't know where things would be or the amount, but I'll tell if any of those are around.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Well, it says aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fey, fiends, or undead. But I would assume who I am, that would also include like beasts.
This is an animal.
Is that included?
No.
Well, that's why I think.
I told you that these exact things, one of these exact
So
things,
that wouldn't do
may
anything.
pop up in the session. This is not one.
Well, that was about the something else. Oh, I have hunter sense. No, mind, that does nothing. Okay, so
if
none of
you're
those things are
thinking
around.
it's the cougar bear thing, that's just an animal.
So
If you're thinking it's something else,
I'll still do it.
yeah.
So if there are any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fey, fiends, or undead around, I'll do that. The thing I was doing before was protection. The thing I asked you about was protection from evil and good.
Gotcha.
I didn't read that doesn't do anything for animals or beasts.
And then
But if it did it for
was-
beasts, that'd be insane because everything's beast. Technically.
both of you clock Ringus Pingus specifically not listen to you and begin to try to follow silently behind. However, instead of leaving his wagon tied to the horse, he unties the wagon and begins to pull it behind him, so you both hear the
Did you roll stealth?
Yeah.
Did you know I have like an 18 passive perception?
I got 7.
You were close to Levi. Levi only has an 11. You almost could have beat it.
Right. No, I wasn't necessarily trying to be sneaky. I was just like, I've already done my work for the day.
He said I follow silently behind them, and I'm like, no, you don't.
I'll look back and just nod, acknowledge that he's following.
Gotcha. You
I'm
make it
smiling.
to the front, and John goes, Silas, what's up?
Well, did I get anything back from that?
What do you mean?
The
The
primeval awareness. There's nothing. within a
what
mile.
is the primeval awareness? Just
I can-
those things that you list
As an
within a
action,
mile?
you can So to sense whether an aberration, celestial, dragon, elemental, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile, or up to 6 in my favored. It doesn't reveal a creature's location or number, but it does tell me if any of those are around. So I'll do that like passively while I'm walking up.
I mean, you get several dings. A couple are celestial. One
Does it tell you what they are?
is fiendish. I do believe it'll tell you.
It
what,
tells you the
but
type, but
where.
not what it like.
You get a
not
couple
what
celestial
specifically.
dings, a fiendish ding, and an undead ding. But you don't. They're anywhere
You don't
within a
know how-
mile.
yeah.
around.
The undead is just the guy that you shot. that I brought back.
They're totally creepy.
That does not count as undead, but
No, it's a celestial.
he's an angel.
He's a fiend.
He is the start of the cult.
Okay, so I walk up and I go. You see that tree that's falling down?
Is it that brown smudge way up there?
You dumb fuck.
I can't
Yes.
see. It's just a blob of brown.
Okay.
To be honest, I don't really know what any of you look like.
We've worked together for.
I just know
Over a
direction.
year.
Yeah, I can't see.
Okay, you have guards on.
I
you?
drank some of Levi's moonshine, and now it's hard to see.
I've never given you any of it.
You've never given me any of it.
Yeah.
You've sold it to other people.
Shit.
Arlington is not a large town.
Looking at his eyes, does it look like they're just cloudy and like,
So they are bloodshot, dry as
You can see
fuck.
where the fumes have.
His
blazed.
pupils are pinpoints, and they are like a little like
kind of like
yeah, like but not
Yeah.
just the retina and everything
What's
being
your
cloudy,
name? I
like
completely
glaucoma
forgot.
or something like
Ringus.
that. The
Ringus,
entire
Ringus,
eye is clouded over,
Ringus, give me that cookie.
and he's like, I can see shapes
I've got just the thing that'll fix his eyes.
and colors.
And I reach back without looking because I'm used to only having water. But I have the bottle that you gave me, and I'm like, just some of this in your eyes will help real quick.
Once you start
Is that the lid?
Black ink on my hand. I'm like, oh, it's on all of them now. It's,
It's good.
wait.
Better?
If it's above a 10, it's the right one. It's a 19. Okay.
Silas, are my eyes open?
No,
Silas,
no, they're not open.
they're not open.
Cute.
I splash
Good.
a
How do I open my
I
eyes?
splash
Because
a cure
everything's
wounds one on
black.
my on your eyes.
Cute wound.
It drips on your horse a little bit. Its legs straighten.
Back gets a little
magic
Oh.
chiropractic.
You're not as ugly as I thought.
fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, well, your face is a blur, so I figured, mountain man, that you were
Give
ugly.
me your best guard.
That's you.
Okay, give me your best guard that fucking isn't me.
You're the only guard.
You don't have like men?
I am cheap.
Who's
You need more than one man?
I don't, but I like to have people in front of me.
You know I get paid whether or not all these people die, right?
You don't know if I kill you.
Probably not, but I paid you pretty well to keep them alive. You're the guard,
I gotta
Silas.
keep them alive. not
You're
you.
the guard, Silas.
Fuck, I thought maybe you had people on your carriages.
I
Yeah,
lost
no.
my carriage, Silas.
That one guy that fell asleep.
You know, it was a lot funnier when it was just your tent. Well said. Okay, Ringus,
Silas,
let's go.
I have my sidearm. That's it.
It's Ringus Penis.
There was a cannon on that. on
Okay,
that wagon.
slow down. Tell people it's a little rest time. Don't let them know what's going on. We're gonna go up. Maybe leave your pony.
Bring the wagon?
It is a quarter mile.
I don't have a pony.
Bring
I
some
have
samples. I'll bring some samples.
It is
There
a
might be
quarter
someone
mile.
there at the
I'll
down
put
street.
3 bottles.
Yeah, I got a horse.
But you want him to leave his pony and
He's
walk
gonna get a
quarter
mile.
mile.
Not
Nuts
riding,
butt.
bitch.
Nuts butt. Happy Pride
Yeah,
Month.
I'm not riding bitch.
Is it more
Close
bitch
out
if
my
you ride
gun.
nut to butt or ride butt to
You
butt?
ride a bitch.
Okay, fine. I'll ride bitch. Goddamn.
Where
Do
can
you
I,
want your horse to die horribly?
where can I ride?
We're gonna attach your coat to the back of the horse.
Well, it only makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, so you can take your coat just in case. And
You
we'll
turn
ride
around.
up.
You turn around and I'm just sitting with a crossbow.
you
on my
say-
lap.
Is it
Would
nighttime?
it be worse to ride nut to nut?
Nuts and
Nut
nuts.
to
You're gonna
nut.
straddle me?
Yeah.
You need to watch the back. I'll watch the front.
Yep.
You know, the one sentence the wizard never wants to hear, you're going up front with me.
Yeah.
So Ringus slaps the horse's ass, goes, "Stay steady, brother."
You guys arrive up at the trunk, and you notice some marking or on the
Before we
tree.
get up there,
You notice some marking.
I'm not going all the way up. I'm going up. I'm staying a good 30 to 60 feet back.
Cool.
You get off. You stay here. I'll hop off my horse. And I'll head forward.
Stay about 20 feet behind him.
As you
Yeah, you follow me, but
approach,
from far. You stay at the horse.
give me a nature check as you notice some markings at the base of this tree trunk.
Okay, nature is not my best, to be fair.
I'm like 30 feet back from them, standing with my
Oh, shit.
crossbow,
Hey,
which
you
is
take
like a highly ornate, not because it's really good crossbow, but just because it's like really expensive and I'm a noble and I want it to look flashy.
I got this thing that we like to call in the business a Dirty 20, which
That's
is
the name of the movie.
And you didn't say it.
Fuck!
You didn't. You made it so. You started
Piece
that
of
movie. We told you. You piece of
There
trash.
was no 1, 2, 3.
No, you do it.
No, there's no countdown. It's
Why do
just
we
a-
count?
I got a dirty 20s.
You.
That's
Someone
the name
says
of
the
movie.
word "dirty" 20, and you immediately look at the camera and you go, "That's
We have the
the
Pavlov's dog. Give him a shot every time he gets it right.
A shot?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't. I have tequila, gin, and
We'll
vodka.
build a little Kobe here.
What do you want?
Just a walk.
It's a
right?
walk hole. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a couch if you really need it. It's a nice couch.
Ask your fiance to come get you.
Oh yeah. I forgot that people have that option. We've never done this not at my house or at my apartment.
So on that
That's
dirty
epic.
20, you,
That's epic.
as you approach, you clock these markings immediately as the claw and gnaw marks of the cougar bear. And you hear
It was also my mom's nickname.
above you,
She was
about
trans,
50
full
feet
cougar and
on
bear.
on a ledge, you hear the kind of.
Okay.
You don't see.
I don't see anything. I'm just gonna start. I forget what you're supposed to do with the cougar. Probably buy her a drink. I'm just gonna start hooting and hollering.
Just give me an intimidation check.
And could I use something else?
No.
Please. Could I intimidate other ways?
No.
Could I use an animal handling?
This doesn't sound like animal handling because you don't know there's anything there.
I know there's something there, and I know what it is. So my character would have more experience with the cougar bear than I do, obviously.
Right.
So they would know more about how to deal. They might know how to hoot or holler, or if that's even a good idea.
Sure, go with an animal handling check.
Thanks, guy. I got a dirty 20. Or natural
That's the
20.
name of the
Natural
movie.
20. I got excited.
but
I got excited. I got excited. I got
Get out!
I got You're fired.
goes through the screen.
I got a natural 20 plus 8.
You hear the cougar bear like and peer over as you're like.
No, I'm going.
It kind of just goes.
Yep.
And then turns around and slowly lumbers out of view and in the opposite direction.
I really thought I was going to have to kill this thing. That's crazy.
You turned around and being this is shaking all over the crossbow.
It's just a cougar bear.
Just the cougar bear?
Yeah, it's cougar pup bear.
I've
Yeah.
never seen an animal with that many legs before.
It's got 4.
City boy, man. I'm a city boy.
We have dogs.
I'm gonna walk over and just fucking back
It's
in.
horrifying.
Make an unarmed attack roll.
It's backhanding you. Non-lethal damage.
I don't even hit. That's an 8 on the die.
Plus.
You don't know what his AC is.
Yeah, I mean, he's a cleric, but
It's a 9.
It's 9. No.
Oh, yo, he's
What's your AC?
My AC is really good. It's 18.
I was gonna say he's a cleric. I'd hope it's
Yeah.
high.
I was like, it's gonna be at most half his AC.
So I'd say that he misses, and then like he's so awestruck by this animal that even when he
There's a
misses,
21
he's like, no.
at the
And then he grabs his hand and
Because
smacks
it's
himself with
shit to
it.
Okay, so as you begin the backhand, you miss. Ringus makes eye contact with you and goes, no, grabs your hand and pulls it back across his face to shock himself out of the awestruck of this animal. I will say Ringus has never seen an animal of this size. This is a 1,200-pound feline.
other than like a horse.
I mean, yeah, but he's never seen a predator.
He's
of
seen
this
Johnny,
size.
and that motherfucker's huge.
He's never seen a non-human predator.
I turn
of this
around
size.
and I see him smacking himself in the face,
With someone else's hand.
and I'm just like, I got the wrong two people.
No. See, when I want good things to happen, they somehow happen. And when I want bad things to happen, they somehow also happen. But what the hell?
I whistle again, and I do a hand signal for Johnny to go up to normal speed. And we kind of we'll just
you guys
wait there
bring
until they get up.
horses. You kind of like whistle at Johnny, and Johnny sends up horses to clear the obstruction. You get the obstruction moved. Go ahead and give me the final survival check before your stopping point in the mountains for the night. This
So
is
you giving
going.
me
This is going to
Nice.
determine whether you find the correct cave, if there's anything in that cave, and if so, how you.
don't give me guidance.
No.
No, because I got a dirty 20.
That's the name of the movie.
I finally did it right.
Good job.
Yeah, first try.
You did it right the first time, but Jared fucked
The
up.
second
Or
time.
the second time, but Jared fucked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, that's on me, dude. I
Um,
honestly forget that Nat 20 is better.
Yeah. Yeah. If we ever make a game system, a dirty 20 has to be a crit.
I think dirty 20, statistically, it's less likely to happen.
Um,
A Nat 20 is based on one roll. A dirty 20 is based on a roll plus your modifier.
Yeah.
So each time you
so
roll,
that
you have a
means
lower
that
chance.
all of your modifiers are another chance.
a different chance, though. So percentage-wise, if you roll 20 times in a day, you have a 1 in 20 time rolling a nat 20. If you roll 20 times in a day, but each time has a different modifier, you have a lower chance, statistically speaking. Because you can get a nat 20 without... Your modifiers don't matter to a nat 20. Your modifiers are super important to a dirty 20. So statistically, you're more likely to get a nat 20. Because you only have to roll one specific
the
number,
1 in
not
5 chance.
a different number, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I've had this conversation with myself late at night.
In the shower.
He says as he's shaking to bring the monster to his mouth.
Guys, it's my second monster. There's only 2 of them.
On that dirty 20, you managed to find the correct cave. There's evidence of the cougar bear having been here, but it is very old, like 2 weeks or more old. Like cougar bear droppings that are hard as a rock.
I'm assuming we're still at the front.
Yeah,
So
there
it's like,
is
we walk in first.
the cave.
Should we stay like around where we think the cougar bear is going to be, or should we go in first?
Is
'Cause
the
we saw
cave
it walk
a
out.
one entrance cave or does it have multiple entrances?
It's barely really a cave. There's like a large mouth in the front
Mhm.
that's used by the settlers primarily as an overhang to kind of ring the wagons and set up a small fire. And then inside, where it's more protected from the rain, there is an opening directly in the back. So think
It's
of it more
every
as a
cave entrance that any Western movie they've ever camped under. It
yeah,
has a
yeah.
fire.
exactly. Yeah.
So there is an exit though.
It's more of a tunnel with
Gotcha.
with an overhang.
Okay,
Yes.
well, when everyone's in, I'm gonna cast Cordon of Arrows, which I'm assuming we're about to take a rest, so it doesn't matter. So I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
But basically, if anything comes within 30 feet of the ammunition, except for things that I deem safe,
Mhm.
I would deem whoever is like in that area of the cave safe and telling people don't go over there. So I plant 4 pieces of non-magical ammunition, whatever, and then I put magic on them, which in this would be like I'm setting a booby trap because my character doesn't have actual magic. If anything comes within 30 feet, it shoots them in the fucking face, basically.
Nice.
Yeah.
As you set this area up, you guys kind of begin to build your camp up.
Yeah, I'll go to the other entrance, and that's where I'm staying. Is on the opposite.
Gotcha. In the back where the entrance is slightly smaller.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Is that like? Are we gonna leave that way?
No,
No, it's just
it's kind of portioned. The trail goes like this, and the cave is like this. That's just a natural formation.
That's what
and they chose this cave specifically because of the big opening in the back and little opening in the big opening in front, little opening in the back. When you build a fire in front of that, A, the rocks heat up and provide warmth, and B, the difference in pressure allows the heat from the fire to be carried into the cave.
Yeah. I'm assuming this is something me and Johnny do all the time, so he knows just what I'm doing.
Yeah.
He keeps his stuff at the front. I stay in the back.
Yeah.
He sets up like a line of like, don't cross this, or you'll get shot in the fucking face.
Right. So
That line
honestly,
and
there
dragging his
and
dirt.
anything else you do to prepare for the night?
Um,
That's what I was about to get into, but you kind of forced us into there anyway.
I'll do another primeval awareness, just in case, just so I know what's going on around me a little bit.
Almost the same thing. Still 2 celestial, still 1 fiend. There are now 3 undead in a mile radius. But once again, that's all the information you receive.
Let me go through my spells real quick.
However, the 2 celestial signals feel weaker than they did before.
I will also use the rest of my spell slots. With this, I used 1 second level. I'll use 3 of my spell slots to do protection from evil and good on the 3 of us.
Gotcha. And then as we come into it,
If that comes
Levi,
up, I'll tell you.
how are you setting up for the night?
Shit.
Face, I was like, what?
I'm just gonna get all my alcohol out, set up a little. Is there like any flat rocks nearby?
Sure, I'll say that there are like various.
Oh,
natural
protection from evil and
shells
good is
in
only
there.
10 minutes. Never mind.
And I'll just go ahead and say that one of these shelves has kind of fallen in the center to present kind of a bar where you can be on one side with the liquor.
Yeah, I'm gonna set that up and just kind of.
Pedal liquor all night.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Bad
what you
job,
need
okay.
in the middle of a survival. Like one
Hey.
shot is just let's get everybody drunk.
Well, I mean,
It's not my fault if people are dumb enough to get drunk in a
Oh.
survival situation.
Also, I mean, you only have so much water.
Exactly.
So
Alcohol is usually cleaner than water.
Yeah, but technically he can create water, and I don't know if Levi has the spell, but Levi's a wizard, so Levi can create food and water with the correct spells.
Yeah, but he's not gonna let people know he can create water.
No, so wait, we'll get to that.
He pulls out a bed and is just
So,
like automatically.
I
filled.
sell alcohol, not food.
Levi just sets up these bars. I'd like to imagine that
Not
Levi
even
has
wings?
like a miniature still with him that he carries everywhere.
Yeah.
So you set up like a little fire in an area like running a still to produce
Yeah.
more of this jet fuel.
Yeah.
Sure, and then Ringus.
So
It's the end of your night. You're setting up for a long rest.
yeah, Ringus. First off, he's gonna count his jugs, and then he's gonna take all the ones that he sold. He was pouring little paper cups almost, or people had their own camp cups. He was filling their cups to make his money throughout the day. So he has all these empty jars, and you see him take all of his empty jars and like put them in a circle around his like wagon, and just take all the lids off. And he's like, "Looks like it's gonna rain tonight, so these should fill up." And he's looking up at the cave ceiling.
Cave ceiling.
Yeah, he's looking up at the cave ceiling, and then he walks up to you at your bar, and he's like, "I'm gonna slide you like 5 tonics, so that if anyone hits the dirt tonight, just pour it in their eyes and their mouth or whatever hole you can find, really." And I just set them on the bar. I'm like, and then I walk around the corner. I'm in way too nice of pajamas to be sleeping outside, like full silk, white and blue striped pajamas. And I've got a little tiny like Levi hat that's like hanging over the side.
Do you got the butt flap?
Yeah, I got the butt flap. It's halfway open.
You know, that butt flap in this type of situation would be very useful though. Like,
Right.
no jokes.
Yeah.
And I just go sit on top of my wagon and I pull a very expensive bedroll out from where I had my jars and lay it on the wagon. I kick my feet up over the side and just lean back.
So the two of you who peddle things for a living.
Yeah.
Going to hit create or destroy water because overnight they just
It's
somehow
the
refell.
condensation.
I just rolled I just rolled 2d20s to determine a thing. You're going to roll a d100. Roll whichever one you want, a d percentile or the big one. But remember, you don't have edges, and those things roll forever.
No, his is edgy.
It's still
Edgier
fucking
than
ball.
yours.
It's still a fucking ball.
Edgier than
You
yours.
want to roll a D100?
No, I got Big Bertha.
Do you want to
over
use
here.
this?
Big Bertha.
Yeah, I might
Oh
use
yeah, Nate hasn't seen Big Bertha.
Yeah, you want to those.
that. Or what killed Goliath?
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Pick
pick
it
it
up.
up.
Yeah.
It's twice as heavy as you think.
That
a
will kill a
weapon.
motherfucker.
This doesn't bounce.
You might as well just
Most dice
Will bounce.
bounce at least a little.
At least in this.
Wait,
Not you
Um,
aim for a
So
hundred.
here's what's gonna happen.
bounce.
You have to roll 60 or higher to pedal your tonic to turn a profit.
Okay.
You have to roll 50 or higher to break even. You need to roll 50 or higher to turn a profit.
Okay.
And you have to roll 30 or higher to break even.
Okay.
In this cave, while they're making rolls, I have a bag stored because we come here so often.
Anything under a 30, you lose money.
Yeah, no, that's-
That's a pity.
Yeah.
It's either 50, 55,
Yeah, so-
Yeah, it's in the
48.
50 area.
In this cave,
You're going to go ahead and roll a d8 multiplied by 10. That's the gold you earned.
Okay.
Roll your 100.
in this cave, I have a bag stored with like a proper tent, like a big one.
24,
You're
I
looking
think.
for 60 and 50 to not turn a profit.
That's a 24.
Yeah, I got 24.
You're going to roll a d6, multiply that by 10. That's how much you lost.
Well, he doesn't lose money.
He runs a business, and this is how it works. So eat my
He doesn't lose
entire
money.
ass.
It's a fucking scheme. Bro.
You said-
That's how much money he didn't make.
That's how much money I didn't rob.
He uses create water.
That's how much money was robbed
Because
from
I'm
you when
giving
you were
them-
trying to sell
I'm
to
giving
somebody
them-
else.
You said it was what type of coin?
It was gold.
Okay. So,
I'm
so
giving-
that I rolled a 7.
Yeah, so that's 70.
Yeah.
So, I don't buy anything. I
He
don't
doesn't-
sell anything.
he
I
doesn't-
sleep with my sack of money.
That's
That's
how much money he lost. In
But
money.
to you, time is money, you know?
I guess.
Yeah.
And so you lost time. You made no sales, ergo you lose 60 gold piece worth in your time.
60 gold piece.
Was that
Really?
six?
Was it a 6 times 10? Yeah, you lose 60 gold piece worth of your time.
I have cartography tools.
I was asleep because
And
I
I've
had
been
someone else
making
to
a
stuff
map.
to sell
Every time
for
I travel through here, so I'm doing that. I'm adding things to my map. I might be
Sure,
making.
make a cartographer's check.
I should
Now
just,
that's going to be a d20 plus your proficiency if you're proficient with the cartographer's
I am proficient.
I should mention as well, you know these
Where's my
tonics,
proficiency?
these tonics I'm selling to people aren't healing them, correct?
Yes.
Okay, they aren't healing them.
You said sometimes they work and you don't
They-
know why. But
they-
I believe that's
They
mostly
work
just you spellcasting.
directly when I am there.
You know what
Right.
the proficiency is because it's not.
It should be like +3 for this level.
It'll be at the top. It's your proficiency modifier.
It's not at the top.
Swipe back over.
Over here.
Your proficiency modifier?
Yeah. See, it used to be up here. Now it's not.
Que la pinche.
Yeah, it should be +3 because.
Oh shit, I accidentally rolled. It's really not. That's wild. Like, it's
Yeah, it
nowhere.
used to be.
Are they getting rid of proficiency? They better not be
It
getting
might.
rid of proficiency.
Here, I'll keep looking. But I am proficient.
You gotta go to proficiency in languages.
Oh, did they change the...
Oh, they did add that. Yeah. So it
Oh,
is a +3.
Yeah.
Would this be considered my favorite trajectory?
No,
Are we
this is the
we're
mountain.
still in the mountains. Okay. So it's just a D20 +3. That's fine.
Uh-huh.
Kind of freaking gay. I've been working. Oh,
Are you proficient or
cartographer.
more
tools?
in cartography schools?
It's in my proficiencies. I get it from Folk Hero.
Yeah, but it'll say proficiency or expertise.
It's just proficient. I got a 10.
A 10 total or
I'm-
13?
A 10 total. I've been working on it.
I mean, yeah, you just didn't see much new. to
Yeah,
add
there's
to
nothing
that
new
this
this
time.
time. Also, I would like to
Um,
make some arrows.
The only thing you
for
really
boys.
add to the map is kind of like maybe a small circle around this area that says cougar bear.
This is like my third time running into it, and I'm like, okay, it's definitely.
Yeah, cougar bear territory question mark.
Gotcha.
Um,
Okay, well, I tried.
as we begin, and
So can do
everybody,
something different. You know?
as everybody begins to fall asleep from the night, you hear
I don't sleep.
a thump, a scream, and then outside the cave you hear, Ringus! I'm calling you out! You sold me a fake tonic. Get out here and draw at 40.
Do I hear this on the opposite side?
Yeah, he's directly challenging you.
Ringus
He's outside the cave?
Yeah, he's outside the cave yelling in.
Oh wait.
How'd he get there?
So is my crossbow a crossbow or is it a revolver?
How'd he get there?
What's the language of those spells?
What?
Does it specifically has to be
Within
an
30 feet?
enemy?
No, I choose who is safe there.
Got you.
And so if he went out there, he's getting shot in the face.
Okay.
By one of them. There's multiple ammunitions. And he gets shot by one of them. And if he starts his hood, he gets shot again.
Go ahead and roll to attack, I guess, or
Let me-
whatever it is. And there's definitely an attack.
Yeah.
Someone yelling for
I
me
don't.
from
It might not be. No, it's a.
outside the
It's a deck
cave?
save of 16.
Would you have... Okay, so here's my question for you.
I'd assume there's only.
Would you have
three-
protected anybody in the caravan?
I would
everybody in
protected
the caravan?
like Johnny, me, them two, and then probably the family that took in my new son.
So then literally anybody else in the caravan is getting shot in the face. If they
Well,
go out.
that's why I said we set a line and say don't go past this.
Did he go past that line?
Did he go past that line?
No.
Okay,
Okay.
then he's good.
He was
So-
part of the caravan.
Okay,
He's
I'd
just
assume
set
so.
up camp just outside near John.
okay.
Some context
So
you
he
guys
did not
don't
pass
have
that line.
is that crack and thump was John getting put to sleep so he would not interfere with this.
Okay.
He's not dead.
Put the sleep on the
He is
front.
unconscious.
So-
yeah.
I would like to wake up in my civvies and lift my little hat and
What?
walk out to where I see the guy.
What time is it?
And
11:30 at night.
what kind of
So he
what
just
kind of a
sleep.
role would it take to see how this man fares?
What do you mean? A perception, likely? Or an insight,
He
depending
said
on,
he's-
the,
I think he's trying to get a duel, but there's
depending on what you're trying to glean.
I got
You know,
that.
he has directly challenged
He
you to a
directly said,
gunfight,
"We're
to a duel. Get out here and draw at
Do you
40.
own a gun?
You hear from outside the cave, Ringus! Your tonic didn't work. Get out here and draw at 40.
That's good. It was a good one.
That was pretty good.
Ringus's reaction.
This is a little sweaty. I've never done a draw before. Do you guys think I've got this?
Your father.
Do you have a gun?
This is breakfast.
It's midnight.
It was the next morning, I thought.
No. I should what time it was. He said
It's 11:30.
I guess it was an early night for Ringus Dingus. Did you give yourself a revolver? Do you still
No.
not have one?
I don't want to have one.
Do you want to borrow my revolver?
Yeah.
It's
Just in
it's not
case.
special. I mean,
Just
it
in
looks cool,
case.
but it's not special.
Would the guy
Okay.
be more intimidated if I showed up with your revolver?
Yeah.
Add a
I would say
revolver
so.
to your inventory.
You could. He's not keeping my gun.
No, but he needs it for
No,
there
purpose.
because it'll show his.
Oh, his
modifiers.
stat blocks. Yeah. You want to be proficient. So if you're proficient in crossbows, you
Should I just make it like a +1 revolver then?
It would just be a normal
Yours?
revolver.
It's just a revolver.
It's just a revolver, no pluses.
I'll do a quick.
But it looks it's intimidating. So-
It's an.
and Jacob
people
can
know
do
it
with
looks
that
like.
what he will.
I'm not gonna leave it equipped so that I don't have one all the time.
If you equip it, just equip it for now, and then.
Got it.
Yeah, because you won't know your stats if it's not equipped.
Okay, yeah.
Just delete it once you get it back.
I'm gonna go outside and like kind of shaking in my boots with one of my bottles in my hand and 3 more in my jacket or something like that.
I'm walking.
Sir, what do
behind-
you mean my tonics didn't work for you? They've always worked for everyone. What kind of torture befalls you, guy? And I like try to straighten up a little bit.
About 5 months ago, I took a bullet when defending you. And then you offered me a tonic. And when I took that tonic, thinking it was You almost died for me. Here you go. You charged me 10 gold pieces
Mm-hmm.
and promised
Average
me
price,
it would
right.
heal the bullet wound and anything else that ails me.
And did it not?
It did not.
When did you drink it?
When you gave it to me.
Why would you drink it when you still have a gaping bullet wound?
You told me it would heal the bullet wound.
It's tonic. It's not a miracle.
You said it was a miracle.
It's science.
You said it was a miracle.
It's a miracle of
40
science.
paces and draw.
40 paces and draw.
That's about this far, by the way. Just go there. We're on board.
How about
Silas, you
this?
check his knees.
I'll give you 20
Or,
gold
like,
per pace if you walk
He
the
keeps
other way and
nervously
forget.
glancing at you and shaking his knees, but he's trying to keep it like within the widely accepted code of like. I don't know if Silas would follow, but if somebody is challenged to a duel, nobody intervenes
Yeah, no.
unless asked to
Sil-
represent them.
Silas
in the
would.
duel.
Would I know that?
I don't want
You would-
Silas to hop in on this.
I want to cheat. Silas don't
I'm gonna
cheat,
either
but as soon as the
fucking
door's
die
done,
or
the door's
win.
done.
Silas would know the code, and it's basically do not interfere.
Yeah.
The only way anybody else could so-called interfere is if they are asked to represent the party in the duel and take their place.
Always stood right in between them. Like, not in between as in this, but like here, and they're here, in the middle of them.
He's kind of like gonna shakily look at you and go, "Will you officiate?"
Officiate.
You know, your job to drop the hat, let him know when it's time to shoot. Yeah.
And I walk over and I grab that guy's hat, and I walk back to the
now,
CJ.
I feel bad about it because you are supposed to take both pistols, technically, and check them and make sure that, you know, everything's kosher.
I'll check his. I
But
know
one
mine's-
of them is
I know mine's
yours,
kosher,
which
so I'll check
presents
his.
kind of a
I'll check
moral
them.
quandary.
Oh, yeah, he can.
Sure.
You
Both
don't
guns are handed off to you. You make sure that
I have no
Hey,
clue
there
what
is-
I'm looking at.
you're just looking for.
You look
I'm
at me,
looking
I go-
down the barrel with finger on both triggers.
You're looking to see that A, there is only one round in the gun, and B, that it is in the correct position
So it's one
to
one
be.
before.
Yes. One to the left of the. This has become roulette. No, the guns check out. You hand them out, and then for our viewers at home, we're introducing a dueling mechanic, and it will work as follows. Considering this is an NPC PC duel, the both of us will roll initiative and attack at the same time,
So
using
like
two
D20s.
different dice that look differently. I personally will be rolling. Where's my other one? I don't want to use a metal and a plastic. There we go. I got it. I personally will be rolling these two.
I will be verifying Jacob's rolls.
I'm rolling in front of the board.
Oh, I
Can I make
There's
any
only one
calls
box.
before the
I
duel
have
starts?
It's going to be going over there.
gotcha. I was like, I
The
have
pink
one
dice
this.
will represent the initiative roll, and the blue dice will represent the attack roll. Both players will, at the same time,
You need a
roll
D20?
initiative and attack.
You need two.
Whoever rolls the highest
Should
initiative
I roll both
acts
plastics
first.
or both?
If they hit,
Both metal.
Both. Do you have two medals?
they win the duel. If they do not hit, the second player,
If they hit, wins the duel.
if they hit, wins the duel. In a tie, i.e. a tied initiative, whoever has the higher attack roll wins the duel.
Okay, so which one's your initiative and which one's your attack?
Initiative, attack.
Gotcha.
Can I do anything before this starts? Even if it's just...
I will give you one bonus action if you have it. A bonus action spell.
Can you give yourself guidance?
I can.
I do believe so.
Might be something you want to do.
I
Maybe-
believe that's a bonus action.
Maybe on the.
It's not a bonus action, but I think
It's
most
a-
people roll it as part of the action.
And then, the first one is the hit, right? And the
Yeah,
second one
so
is
you're
the
rolling the
damage.
both
Roll
at the same time.
same time.
But yes,
Or the bonus
initiative is
action, I
initiative.
cast Shield of Faith on myself,
What's that do?
raising my AC by 2
Okay, yeah.
Shit.
to a nat 20.
How do you do so?
It could be a dirty 20.
How do you do so?
Literally, as he's
Right.
walking and he's got the gun in his hand, he's like, ah. And then he just like shivers. Got this. this.
All
Got this.
right. I will go ahead and give you guys the modifiers. He will take a +3 to initiative and a +2 to the attack.
So he has to get an 18 to hit you.
Hit damage.
An 18 or higher to hit you.
Now, the thing is, you will immediately go into death saving throws if you lose.
I did not know that.
Oh,
Just found that out.
It's the only way to work out a duel being a permanent solution to anything.
That's true.
If
Duels
you
are
accept the
death.
duel, you will
You can't
go
die.
into yeah.
I stand by my tonic, sir. You'll see right after this duel. I'll
Make an assessment.
fix you right up.
3, 2, 1.
Red
Which one was which?
Oh, mine's stuck in the corner.
You gotta honor the
Honor
cock.
the cock!
Gotta
Reroll
honor the
it.
cock.
How's it
You gotta
stuck?
honor the cock. Reroll
Honor
it.
the cock.
So
10.
that's my initiative. That is
Okay.
a 13.
13.
Okay.
What was your initiative?
And I rolled a 3 attack. So
This is my
That's your
initiative.
initiative.
it doesn't matter if I have the higher initiative.
Yeah.
He got a 5 plus what?
3, I think.
But did you hit? You had to hit their AC, don't you?
8.
Did he hit you?
Well, that's a
AC?
natural 1 on the attack roll with the fire.
Does it just jam?
This is
I think you might be getting hit
Wait,
twice.
I know. I think that just means that I get a free shot because he clicked.
Did
and
you
he
hit
didn't have
him?
the
No, I think
round
that
on
means
it.
the
So
gun
on a
is
5 or
close.
6, nothing happens. He misses.
Not one on firearms.
Um,
Do stuff.
I believe on a 3 or 4, the gun jams. On a 1 or 2 on this D6, the gun becomes a bomb in his hand.
Did your attack roll even hit him though? So he just killed himself.
Did your attack roll even hit? His AC is 12.
No, I looked at him and I was holding up the gun and I said, "I stand by my tonic, sir." And then
What was your initiative roll?
A 5.
It was an
A
8,
5?
8 total.
So he goes first and pulls the trigger, and before you even have time to draw the pistol and fire, the gun goes off in his hand and he crumples to the ground.
Guys, he just shot him right in the barrel of his gun. Blew that bitch up.
And I go, "Wait,
Unless
what?"
people watching close, all they
Give me
see
a
is boom, boom.
performance
I want to run
With
forward.
advantage, with help from,
I mean, it's my gun.
yeah.
This is actually yours.
This might be a bad idea. but,
What? Telling people that you won the duel?
no, but we've rested, right? Like we've been camping out and shit.
This should be like mid-rest. Because it's late at night.
So
So
I
it's not morning.
couldn't, I couldn't revivify him.
Could if
You
you
would just be a
Oh.
slot low. Unless you get him on a short rest.
So you said performance? My performance is an 8. You said with the advantage?
With help from...
All to 9.
Well, hell yeah. Now it's a 9. 7, 8.
Everybody's kind of like, ugh.
I think they believed it. Give me my fucking gun.
I told you sometimes good things happen when I want them to happen, and bad things happen when I want them to happen, I guess.
I think this guy is Jesus.
And you notice the bullets still in your gun.
The bullet's still in the gun? Yeah, the carpenter.
You just like,
That guy owes me fucking money.
Yeah, fucking hate
so I
this.
go over to the guy and I said, "It's a proof to my tonic." And I cast Revivify as I pour it over his face, just dead body, and just
So I know I already did the face coming back thing, but that was kind of crucial.
It does not bring back legs.
It does not bring
So his
back-
hand is still
So
it's
the
healed.
man's
Gone.
hand is gone. The man stands up
It heals wounds, but it doesn't repair them.
and locks eyes
So
with
that's how his
Silas
hat
and goes, "That evil revolver. Draw at 40."
buddy, I just brought you back.
Tree, brother. You
His shooting hand is
wrong
gone.
tree, brother.
And he doesn't have a pistol.
I want you to know he's at 1 health. I just approached him to revive him. And I was like, "This might be a bad idea." So I've revived him. He's looked at my buddy and said, "Draw at dawn." And I just went, "Never mind." And just pushed his head into the ground as hard as I could.
Roll an unarmed attack. He would be at 1 HP on Revivify.
I mean, I'll do it.
I'll do
I
it.
got a 21.
A 21.
Shit.
And he fucking falls over, cracks his skull on a rock, and
I do cure wounds.
I look around like, yeah, everyone's sleeping still. Okay, we're done.